The Valley Philanthropy Council established a very special award to honor someone within our community who, by giving of their time and resources, inspires successful fundraising efforts in the lower Naugatuck Valley. The name of the award is the Distinguished Leader of the Year Award. Last year's recipient, as we already know, David Grant, is here today. And Dave, we're glad you're here to join us. With so many wonderful and generous community donors and volunteers in the Valley, you might wonder how 10 organizations can get together and possibly narrow down their choice to just one individual. But when the votes were in, we learned that one man touched almost every one of our organizations, either as a volunteer of his time, a donor of his resources, or both, and inspired successful fundraising efforts, especially the work that he does through the Valley United Way. It is with great pleasure that we together, all of the members of the Valley Philanthropy Council, present this year's award to Michael S. Marcinek.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate this honor. It's huge shoes following David Grant's award last year. Special thanks to the Valley Philanthropy Council. You know, Bill Purcell spoke earlier about time, talent, and treasures. You know, and one of the things that I try to do as much as I can, but I think more importantly, especially now, is really education. Making sure that the next generation of leaders understand what we have to do about philanthropy, how we have to give back, whether it's time or talent or treasure. It's really to a point where we're moving on, and we've really got to make sure that the next generation is ready, engaged, and willing to serve and do whatever is necessary. So that's my motto, and that's what I'm going to try and achieve over the next few years. And I really appreciate this award. Thank you.
Comments, and I want to share them with you. First of all, Mike is the Chief Financial Officer and Managing Partner of Fletcher Thomspons in Shelton. A native of Seymour, and these are words of our philanthropist here. A native of Seymour, he has a keen understanding of the importance of giving back to the community and has spent literally hundreds of hours volunteering his time. In 2010, the Valley United Way re-elected Mike as chair of the board of directors for a second term. He previously held the position of community fundraising campaign chair for a longer duration than anyone else, and I'm sure he can testify to that. He is a board member of Junior Achievement of Western Connecticut County, the Greater Valley Chamber of Commerce, the Shelton Economic Development Corps, and the Dan Orlovsky Foundation. Mike and his firm lent their considerable talents to the architectural healing design of Griffin's new Imaging and Diagnostics Center. And if you haven't been there, and I hope you really don't have to, but if you do, it really is very special. He has been a faithful supporter of Griffin Hospital, participating in all of their events and donating to their recent capital campaigns. He's a true friend of Griffin Hospital, and if I may quote Connie Evans, we value his commitment, which always goes beyond anyone's expectations. Both through his company, Fletcher Thomspons, and personally, he has been a generous donor for years, supporting and attending Griffin's Gala, the annual golf tournament, Autumn Elegance, and making a generous gift to help build the new Center for Cancer Care. Mike is a supporter of Team Incorporated, and Diane will sing his praises. I understand you're one of the best cooks there.
My partner.
And if you haven't been to the Men Who Cook, you should come next year, because this is one of our chefs here. He not only supports that, but he also supports with auction items, and I understand that the Yankee tickets that everyone is out there vying for, so that means you have to do it again, Mike. He is a supporter of Birmingham Group Health Services annual appeal and holiday gala fundraiser. The list goes on and on. Through his dedication and his hard work with the Valley United Way, he has helped many of the organizations here today and even beyond. Mike spent 6 years on the board of directors of the Eastern Fairfield County United Way and the Cardinal Sheehan Center in Bridgeport. Commenting on the award, and I should make Jack step up and say this, but this is Jack Walsh. He says, and I quote, "Mike is one of those rare individuals who earns respect as a leader in his industry, but also as a leader in the community. The effort that he puts into working to ensure the quality of life in the community is an example for everyone to follow. We have been very fortunate to have had his leadership at every level at the United Way." The mission of the Valley Philanthropy Council, as I've said, is to foster the culture of philanthropy in the lower Naugatuck Valley and surrounding areas. This award is presented, as I said, to an individual who, giving of his resources and time, inspires others' efforts in the Valley. Mike, you are being recognized for the great work that you do each and every day with so many of the Valley's organizations. You truly are an inspiration to the Valley community and an ideal recipient of the Valley Philanthropy Council's Distinguished Leader Award. Congratulations.